Guys, this is Eric Conover from Nerdy Geek Talk, source for all your nerdy geeky needs. Here with episode 9 of Mandalore Mandate. Joining me today, we have Luke, sir. How are you,
hmm
Luke, sir?
Thank you. You get to live.
I didn't even listen to Holocron Herald, mainly because it
I,
hadn't gone up yet at the
I'm,
time of this
I,
recording. I just read the
oh,
description, so.
I really hope that because we tried recording once and me and John immediately swore, so we had to start over again. So I'm gonna hope it's not. I corrected him on the way he should address me.
Alright. Well, yeah. But anyways, here on Mandalore Mandate today, we will be discussing. I mean, I guess we should talk about the new Resistance trailer. I feel like it's just like everyone realizing, hey, this is actually better than I thought because now I'm not being a total jerk and I can see the story a little bit.
Those spaceships.
Yeah, like it looks cool. Also, that gold stormtrooper, man, that like literally, if nothing else, I just want to know about that gold stormtrooper. He cool.
It's just him, just sitting there.
That's like
Not
an
the
entire
entire.
episode. He's just like
He's just doing
sitting there
office
in
work.
his room and like just sorting out
He's
papers.
just he's staring at himself in the body mirror with all the armor on.
I'd watch it. But anyways, is there anything else from the Resistance trailer that you thought was interesting? That's basically the only thing I have. Oh, a red TIE interceptor for that red pilot guy looks cool.
People better die.
I think people will. I think that gold stormtrooper will. I think that
No,
red
no,
pilot
no, no, no.
will.
I feel like it's gonna be like another Grand Inquisitor thing. Like, wow, he died way too early.
Which one, the gold stormtrooper or the red
The
pilot dude?
gold stormtrooper.
I hope not, but it might be. And then he'll show up in a flashback at the end of season 2 and be revealed to actually be like a good guy in his past life before he
And a
died.
white
In
stormtrooper.
his yeah, his ghost is a good guy now. But
Oh, that's it.
anyways,
That's it, man. It was like a Joker thing. He found like a vat of gold stuff.
it fell.
He used to be like a good stormtrooper, and now he's just evil.
I see. We cracked the code. But yeah. Uh, but anyways, what we're really going to talk about today
Ta ta
is
ta.
the fact that the Disney streaming service has announced that they will be doing TV shows taking place in the MCU with their respective actors. Right now, Scarlet Witch with Elizabeth Olsen and Loki with Tom Hiddleston have already
Oh,
been announced, and
I didn't even know that.
yeah, and so they are taking place in the MCU, and they will be on the Disney streaming service. They said they're going to be doing more shows too, and then that it's just anyone who is a like has a movie named after them does not get a series. I mean, it's possible Thor could pop up in like the Loki show, or maybe not. I don't know if they can't appear. All I know is they definitely are not getting their own series. So like no
No.
Thor, Captain America, Iron Man series.
Black Widow though, or Hawkeye.
Black Widow is getting a movie though.
Is she?
Yeah, I think it comes
Oh.
out in a year or two. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was a real thing or not.
I think it is. Pretty sure it is. I mean, they've been wanting to do it for a while, but I think they actually made it official now. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah.
Cool.
But I totally think a Hawkeye would be great. I think that a Winter Soldier and Black Widow show could be amazing. But that's also theorized.
Oh.
That's theorized that that's what the movie's going to be. So, but
Oh.
yeah, the whole reason we're talking about that is because well, they're doing it with Marvel and their cinematic universe, and with the actors who are like, it's a big deal that they got the actors from the movies to reprise a role on the small screen for a TV show, which Disney has the money to make them do anything. So I'm not like surprised that Disney can get them to do it. I'm just surprised that they actually are doing it.
They're using their force tricks on them.
But yeah, so we're gonna discuss what type of Star Wars shows we think would be best slash we want. Um,
All about Boggle.
I literally did not think about this until now, but you know what actually would be a great show?
What?
Lando.
That would be cool.
If
They're
they
like a
can.
mini series.
Yeah, these are miniseries. Like they're only, I want to say they're like 6 to 8 episodes is what it
Oh,
was said.
that really gets me pumped now. That's all I really wanted. That's great then.
Yeah, so I feel like Lando would be an excellent one. But the first one, also Enfys Nest, I gotta point out, she really needs something. Like the Cloud
Yeah,
Raiders, they really need something. I think that could be one. Um,
Snoke all the way.
I wouldn't want a Snoke one. That would be too boring. I feel
I
like
want to see. I want to see how beautiful he once was.
we get it like a Kylo Ren one, and it's literally just a flashback of like beautiful Snoke. And it's just,
Yep.
Like, what happened?
And then he walked into that doorway when he was that stormtrooper and hit his head. That was the end of it.
But I feel like the other obvious one, because we're branching off of Solo ones, obviously. The last one from Solo, I think the only other one you could get out of Solo is a Darth Maul slash Kira show, basically following up because we need some sort of follow up with the character of Kira. At the very end, Maul, because it's just like, well, what are they doing? So I think a show about them and the the crime world and everything, like I think that could
Yeah,
be really cool.
I just want to know, like, what is Maul's life? Like, I feel like he always gets built up just to be torn down again.
Yes,
That is his life, man. Like
that is
5 or 6
Maul's life.
times.
It's happened so many times, and I feel like that is what's going to happen because he clearly is not a high-ranking crime boss by the time of killing Obi-Wan. Or, I mean, maybe he is, but it doesn't seem like it. So I'm
He
kind of
might have been
curious.
he might have been on vacation at the time. We don't
It's
know.
true. It's true. But I'm very curious to see what happens with Kira and such. But I know a lot of people would really, really love an Obi-Wan series. Because I know a lot of people want an Obi-Wan movie. And while I haven't been totally on board, I think that a mini-series of Obi-Wan with Ewan McGregor would be a lot better. I mean, don't get me wrong. If they make an Obi-Wan movie, I will watch it. I just don't
I
want
think
an Obi-Wan movie.
we should do young Obi-Wan with Conor McGregor.
With like, and have Qui-Gon in it too.
He just beat, yeah, to have you and McGregor be Qui-Gon. There we go.
I don't know about that casting choice.
All full circles.
I don't know about that casting choice, but I feel like Qui-Gon series would be interesting. Although, but like I said, an Obi-Wan series could be more interesting in my opinion. I just think that with 6 to 8 episodes, you have I don't know, which is weird because that's more screen time than he would get in a movie. But I think that would also help to build something up because you can't have anything super high stakes in the Obi-Wan movie. But so it wouldn't feel like it was super important. But if you have a small event building up for
What?
6 to 8
You're,
episodes, you know what I mean.
you're
Like,
gonna
it's still...
you're gonna tell me he's not gonna fight the Emperor in a time portal?
Exactly.
That's completely preposterous.
Um, it would also be interesting to see if they decide to do a bounty hunters show, or a Boba Fett, but just in general, a bounty
He doesn't
hunters
talk
show.
though.
Boba Fett does. Okay, that's the thing. Like Boba Fett isn't mute. I don't understand why he just doesn't.
He just doesn't like to. It's not his thing.
Yeah. Even though like Django wasn't the strong silent type. Like Django talked, and Boba Fett can
And he
talk.
was a great dad. Don't forget, he was a great dad.
Yeah. Hey kid, let's shoot Jedi in our ship.
Yep, he taught him valuable lessons. It got him far.
He did.
He just didn't teach him about blind people and poles.
Okay, you know what though? A Boba Fett series that isn't like a
Oh.
prequel, a sequel. If you're
Just
gonna
like him
bring back
crawling
Boba,
out.
yeah, I was gonna say let's find it because they've hinted at it in canon that Boba Fett's alive. Like, you know what?
Oh,
Let's-
doesn't someone has his armor, don't they?
Yep. It's not
Yeah.
technically named to be his, but it's almost certainly his armor. So it's like, yep, he's alive.
I think the way you would do that is have it do like a, what's it called, like Jason Bourne kind of thing, where it's like you don't realize it's Boba Fett till like the end of the series. Like do a few episodes,
Yeah.
like and then like you finally figure out like he doesn't remember, because doesn't he like not remember who he is originally?
I think there were some stories about that where he has like memory loss. I'm not sure though, but that could be interesting. I feel like that's impossible to market though, but
I'll show you.
because let's be real, if they're gonna have a Boba Fett show, they're gonna want to market that like, guys, we have a Boba Fett show. But I mean, you could pass it off as like
He's a
doesn't-
gold stormtrooper now.
exactly, that is Boba Fett. No, I want a Gold Stormtrooper show. Done. Okay, no, but like actually Bounty Hunter show. So I would want a Boba Fett show post Return of the Jedi. A Bounty Hunter show though, I think would be really cool if you had like Embo, Cad Bane, Bosk, Dengar, like all those different characters in a different, like in a bounty hunter show about either a team up or some big job, like that would work perfectly as a miniseries, pulling off like the biggest job in their career, something like that. That could be really
Yeah.
cool. And also live action Cad Bane needs to happen. So
Oh, this- if that I would say this is the way you'd want to go for like doing Ezra and Thrawn. This is probably the way you want to go.
I don't think it's the way they will. I think they're gonna wait a while. I think if they don't plug it in Resistance, I think that it will be something that comes after Resistance that has it. But I don't know. I mean, this totally just guessing, but I think that
I just
could be
want
an interesting way to do it. I think Thrawn would actually be a great character to get a live action series.
Yeah, because then I feel like it'd be way easier. Like, say if they're like an hour long, like per episode,
Yeah.
it would be way easier to explain like because like in the books they explain all of like Thrawn's like purpose, like what he wants to do.
Mhm.
But if you have like hour long episodes, it's easier to like show like what he's actually doing.
Yeah. No, I really, really like his books, but I think that I would like a series to actually show what's happening and stuff. I mean, even though we do have the comic for the first book, but you know what I mean? Like, actually seeing Thrawn in action, like in Rebels, is cool, but like a series about him, not one that he's
Just oh,
appearing in like Rebels.
just like the air he gives off is
Yeah,
great.
exactly. So it'd be really neat to see. Um, I think while it's rumored that Jon Favreau's live action Star Wars show that is like coming for sure that has the massive
Yeah,
massive
Old
budget
Republic,
and
Old
everything.
Republic, Old Republic, Old
It
Republic.
seems like it's going to be about it's going to take place on Mandalore. So who knows if that's like the Mandalorian
Yeah.
more like in Old Republic or what? But
If
I
only
think.
we had a show dedicated to talking about Mandalore on a mandated basis.
But I'm excited for that, but I think a Mandalorian show about like Death Watch would be cool. So like I think John
Oh,
I feel like, oh wait, or is it rumored that the Mandalore show is actually post Return of the Jedi? And it's like them trying to figure out how they fit in or like during
did
the
that
Empire. I want to say
would
that's the
Sabine
rumor.
show up then?
But I'm saying a TV show of Death Watch like during the Clone Wars, like their early years, their forming and stuff, would be super cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Just
I
saying.
feel like they're doing Mandalore just like, okay guys, they're all humans. We're really saving budget here. We can do way cooler stuff now.
I don't think budget's an issue for that show. Have you seen it? It's like I forget what it is. It was insane. Like
Okay.
more than a TV show should ever
You,
spend.
you know what I really want explained that never got explained in Rebels? Who was the voice in the holocron?
I think that's Darth Traya. I think
Yeah, but we don't know. We
I know,
don't
I
know.
know. I feel like that'll be hinted at some point. But I gotta say, I do not want Old Republic miniseries. I think that
Really?
should be
Really?
I think that should be a film series. I'm just saying.
Ah, I gotta disagree on that one.
I, but like, I don't know. It just,
I think they should do it like Game of Thrones style myself.
I mean, if they have several seasons and everything, yeah. But we're talking
Yeah.
about no, we're talking about just miniseries, 6 to 8 episodes. That's what we're talking about. So
Okay, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where it's like I do
I-
not think they should
yeah.
do miniseries. If they were gonna do it, I think that'd be cool. But it says on 100 million is the budget according to New York Times for the Star Wars show. $100 million.
I like where we're headed with our film industry. Like actors get paid $1 million for per episode for stuff.
So
This
that's
is great.
Basically, 1/3 of what the budget of the Last Jedi was. It's the Rogue One's was 265 million. Solo was 275. A New Hope was 11 million. So it's a lot more than that. No,
You
but
know what
I don't
like
know.
what
I'm curious about that. What that's going to be used for? Because that's a lot.
what I really want is a show that's it's like it could be during the Empire, it could be afterwards. I don't really care. I just want one about like the people. Like I don't want like the Jedi or like people trying to take down the Empire at all. I just want it to be like kind of like the bounty hunter thing, where it's just like no, like they're just surviving on like somewhere.
Hmm. I think a bounty hunter one would be the best shot of what you got. It's either going to be someone from the good guy's perspective, or it's going to be bounty hunters. I feel, you know what I mean? Like it's very rare that you'd get just normal people during the Empire. Like I feel like they're not going to want to approach that, you know, because they've done so great with Imperial's perspective, like Battlefront 2. You know how it was like, oh, we've got this super awesome campaign that's gonna be
We're
from
awesome.
the perspective of the Imperials. You know, everyone gets so hyped, and then they turn into rebels in 2 seconds.
Oh, oh.
Yep.
And it was Ray's mom all along.
Still don't think so. I feel like
uh,
that they did that so everyone would want to buy the game. I don't think that was
yep.
ever considered a real possibility.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah, like they never were like, "Oh yeah, this is actually going to be Ray's mom." It's like, "No, it's like everyone's going to see this. They're going to post it on the interwebs and everyone on the interwebs is going to be like, "Oh my god, is that Ray's mom? I need to buy this game." But
You know what would be, what would be a cool miniseries is setting up the ones.
Oh man.
That would be cool. Like them on the planet and like before they drink the stuff and bathe in the stuff.
Mhm. What's
That would
the
be
name of the I'm literally forgetting the name of the planet. It starts with an M, right?
Oh, I just mentioned this like last week.
I
I know
can't
that.
believe I'm forgetting. I know what it is.
It's like the name of the arc too. That's the
Yeah.
worst part. Oh, I don't know.
It is Mortis.
That's it. That would be cool.
That
I
would
think that'd be
be
neat.
amazing. And the best part about that is that it could take place anytime.
Yeah, it really could.
Like it
Like
does not. It doesn't matter if it's a year before the Phantom Menace or like or a million years before the Phantom. You know what I mean? Like it literally does not matter. It's completely like it's relevant to characters that we see, but in terms of the universe, it's like no, it literally
yeah.
like it doesn't matter. So you can do it whenever you want.
And if they wanted to set up what's the mother's name? The crazy one?
Abeloth, I think.
Yeah, if they want to set that up, that would be cool.
I feel like she's too big of a thing to set up. Like she's too great. Like that, I don't know. I feel like they would dive into that in another like it would have to be a Rebels follow up. Like I don't think they're gonna deal with it. They're not definitely not gonna deal with that in Resistance because there's no Jedi.
Yeah.
But like another show because like we got
I would
Clone Wars,
rather
we got Rebels, that type of thing. Like that's what I think they would do Abeloth if they were going to.
If she was getting involved, I'd rather have that be a game, I think.
Maybe. That new Order 66, Post Order 66 game is sounding really cool with the Jedi and everything. Oh, speaking of which, did you actually see they're going to be doing a Vader VR game?
No, but I know what I'm doing with my time now.
Yeah, it's for the Oculus. That's basically all we know as of right now.
I'm just gonna go around and like force choking people, not finger gunning them like Spider-Man.
I don't know if you play.
Just slamming them.
No,
through
I don't
stuff.
think you play as Vader. You play as a Jedi. I'm pretty sure. And like the little bit.
Oh,
of
that's
demo is,
terrifying.
like, you're killing Mustafarians, and then it shows you like actually like talking to Vader. So I'm like
That's
confused.
terrifying.
Like, is he actually a secret apprentice, like a fallen Jedi that's an apprentice, and like that's what you're doing, or I don't know.
Does he kill stars?
I don't know. I've heard that the new game about the Post Order 66 Jedi, though, is actually supposed to be a spiritual successor. Like, it's supposed to be a canon, almost, like, interpretation of The Force Unleashed. I don't think you're going to be named Starkiller, because I'm pretty sure it's like, you just are the Jedi. I don't
Killer
know
of
their name.
stars.
But, you know, it's supposed to be in that vein. So, which is cool. A Starkiller miniseries, I'd be down for.
I feel like he hates himself.
I feel like he's a Darksider and basically has to, but he's like the extreme version. I think he also does. I don't think he does as much as Vader does, but
Oh no. That's very hard.
yeah,
It's very hard to
I think
do
he's
that.
very up there though. Like I'm pretty sure he's getting there. No, but I think that could be a really interesting show. I would love, but would never happen due to budget reasons, a General Grievous miniseries. Ooh, but actually you know what wouldn't be super? It would be actually possible. Him on Kalish. Like, as a Kalish warlord. That would actually be amazing. Like, I was thinking post-Cyborg, like, his main form, but, like, no, do it pre, and then end with the crash. like him getting his body.
That would be sad. That would be sad.
And then you know what? If people like it enough, then do a follow up season that is whatchamacallit, that is him like adjusting to his suit, learning his suit, because we know very little about his early days as a cyborg in canon. Like in canon, he's well adjusted. Like he's clearly knowing what he's doing. We've seen
Nah,
nothing.
just because he fights with his feet, that doesn't prove anything.
So I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it could be interesting to see. Is there anyone else we're leaving out?
Anyone else? Hondo all the way.
Hondo, oh my god, yes.
Hondo miniseries?
Because it'd be the Pirates, and yeah, Hondo is just amazing. Hondo needs a show. I feel like one focusing like a miniseries about the clones and like highlight a different clone for each episode could be interesting too.
A documentary.
Or about a particular squadron. Like you could do the Clone Commandos or stuff like that, but I'm thinking about I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The Huts. All this. Let's show all the Huts.
Yeah, I don't care about the Huts.
Miniseries of the Huts coming to power.
Ooh, you know who I want? You know how we talked about the clone trooper that lived longer than everyone, Kix?
Yeah.
What was it? The Crimson. What's his name?
The pirate dude.
Yeah, the pirate dude.
The pirate dude.
Oh,
I don't
Corsair,
know.
yeah. He and Kix, like he and his crew, deserve a show because he has a Kaleesh mask. He's red. He looks super cool. He's a pirate, and he has a clone. Like, nope, that definitely needs a miniseries. I think, okay, Count Dooku miniseries that actually like makes him a character in the, makes him, I don't know, makes him consistent. Like,
as like older or younger.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking during the Jedi. I mean, you could, but I'm thinking about like, actually, maybe you could do it like present.
You could pair
during the Clone Wars, but have several flashbacks to when he was part of the Jedi. But
yeah, you could definitely parallel it.
I'm thinking making him sympathetic because like, I don't know, Star Wars. Dooku is like one of the most inconsistent characters in Star Wars because it's like he's either portrayed as the most sympathetic character ever, like he's actually the hero and he just really got screwed over by Palpatine, or he's literally just a mustache twirling like evil villain with no dimension to him. Like he just, I don't know. It's very weird how in Star Wars they nail most of this stuff, but like with him in particular, they just never seem to. There's no middle ground. It's like he's either like the savior of Star Wars that just was totally used, or he's just an evil guy for no reason.
Because they always say like there's at one point he just kind of transitioned, like from being sympathetic to evil. But we never see like that exact point.
I would love for the series to end with that transition where it's like where he just realizes like everything he did like was for nothing, and that it's not like everything is messed up now, and there's literally nothing he can do about it. He's just like, okay, he just like accepts.
And I don't want to see an old man crying. Come on, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch Tom Hanks as Count Dooku. I don't want to see that. That'd be sad.
Tarkin could be interesting. I'm literally just like going through the films thinking of like individual characters that like could Tarkin. I'd take a Tarkin, although I feel like Tarkin and Thrawn are pretty darn close, in all honesty. In terms of like, if you do a show about them, it's literally just about how it's basically through different methods. Like Tarkin is just very observant of people in general and stuff, and smart, and then Thrawn is very smart in general, and then he uses culture's art and stuff to analyze them. So they each have their like individual.
That's what I'm striving for.
But like in general, it's like they are pretty similar, so you could get away with only doing one and not the other. Return of the Jedi. I'm trying to think. Last Jedi. You know what? A DJ miniseries, that wouldn't be the worst. It's not high on my list, but I would take it, and I think it would help The Last Jedi.
No Rose show though. I don't want to deal with all the controversy.
No, we need a Holdo show.
Oh my god! Can you imagine what would happen?
I don't hate Nah, I don't like Holdo. I don't hate her for a lot of the reasons other people do. It's just
Yeah, and
yeah.
in no way do I hate the actress. I'd like to
Oh yeah,
establish that.
yeah, she's cool, and I don't hate the design either. Like everyone's like crapping on the design. It's like it's Star Wars. They're clearly supposed to be weird. I mean, it is weird, but like it's supposed to weird you out. It's like they don't all look identical, but like just I don't know. I love her. I love what she did, and that's like the definitive Endor character. So it's like it's okay. Uh,
Yeah, but I want to try this. This is something I was thinking about last night. Why did the droids just not drill their ships into people? Like, why do they not kamikaze?
um, like what do you? I'm confused. Like what type of ship are
Like,
you talking about?
why are the droids in any way, shape, or form not just programmed to crash a ship into other ships?
Because if you can shoot down 5 ships instead of crashing into one ship and dying, you know what I mean?
But if I just had like a bunch of vulture droids and like there's a starship over there, just like just crash right into
Vulture
there.
droids are very easily programmable, so you could actually do that if you wanted.
That's what I don't get is like I doubt the people making the droids really care.
I don't know. I think it's because they do have somewhat of an AI, like an artificial intelligence, even if it is pretty dumb. They still have one, so it's like they don't want to die. But they could easily change the programming. I think they just don't in terms of like not wanting to waste resources. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I know what it's like to lose.
I definitely, you know what? Forget the clone miniseries I was talking about.
Droid miniseries.
Droid miniseries.
B1
The
battle
name of
droids.
it. The name of it is Roger Roger.
Oh my
That's
god!
what the show's called.
How about just Mr. Bones? I just want to see Mr. Bones.
Oh, Mr. Bones. You know what? Snap Wexley and like that is Snap Wexley who had Mr. Bones, right?
The kid?
Yeah, the kid
I think.
like
Oh,
that's
I
Snap
don't remember.
Wexley as a kid. I'm pretty sure.
It's been a. I gotta go read it
Like
again.
that's
It's
the
a good book.
that's the pilot. Like he's one of the pilots in whatchamacallit, uh, in The Force Awakens, who doesn't show up in The Last Jedi because he's busy. He's like one of Poe's friends. I think he made Mr. Bones, but also, you know what I just realized? Is speaking of psychotic crazy droids, because Dr. Aphra has some. Dr. Aphra would be
Oh,
a good
like
show.
the what is it? What is it? Isn't it like 00 or something as the droid?
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Oh, it wasn't Snap Wexley. It was Temmin Wexley. Who is
Is
Temmin
is that his
Wexley?
mother? Is that
Oh
his
no
mother?
no, that is Snap Wexley. Temmin is just apparently his actual first name. Snap's like a
Oh
nickname.
yeah, no, his mother's the really good pilot.
Who's his mother?
That's what it was.
I don't remember.
His mother left him to go join the resistance. That's what it was.
No, to join the rebellion,
Yeah.
and then he joined the resistance as a pilot.
Oh, poor Mr. Bones.
Yeah, but I would I don't know I'd take that Magna Guard.
Yeah, that's
Like thinking about all the different types of droids. There could be some interesting stuff. I don't know.
just how about just a planet of droids, just all in a civil war.
Okay, I have my final pitch.
Yes.
Mace Windu post Revenge of the Sith. It's my
I don't want to.
final answer.
I don't know, man. People might have a problem with us just zooming a camera in on a body that's splattered on the ground.
Nope, he ain't dead. He's not dead. Let's be real. He ain't dead.
I know.
And Samuel L. Jackson has even said that, so I'm just saying it wouldn't be hard to get him to come on and play his character.
I would say you'd have to keep him on Coruscant. I would think, like down in the slums.
Oh yeah, like I don't think he's gonna lead a rebellion. You know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah.
He's either gonna like give up and just go rampage someone else, like like
See,
take out
there.
criminals.
He's
somewhere,
the
but
one.
I don't know.
He's the one you do like an old man Logan story with.
No, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Do an Old Man Logan miniseries with Mace Windu.
Oh.
Robotic hand. He like even could start to grow a beard. Like he's just done with the world and everything. I don't know. Like I would so take that. I'm just saying.
Oh, that'd be great. Just Samuel L. Jackson. And then he disintegrates at the end.
Yeah, but are there any other? What if you had to pick one as your dream show? What would it be?
As a character,
As
just
a finishing.
beyond Revan,
Okay, no, you can pick Revan. That's fine.
my hero, and who I strive to be like.
So Revan. So you strive to kill like
I don't know.
so many people.
And save so many people.
I feel like the numbers on how many people he saved versus how many people he
Uh,
killed might not
he's
be
def-
as great as people think.
No, he's definitely Thanos and just like kept track to keep it like exactly half.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's fair. I think that Mace Windu, Old Man Logan series would probably be my
That would be so cool.
pitch, or the General Grievous pre-Clone Wars. Like, I feel like one of those two could be my absolute favorite. I think the most likely would be either a Lando or a Darth Maul and Kira, though. I think those two are kind of likely.
I think Lando's guaranteed, pretty much. I would
feel like
imagine.
I feel like Darth Maul and Kira are guaranteed if they don't get a movie. Like, if they get a movie, then yeah, they don't need the miniseries. But like, I don't think Lando's getting a movie. I feel like Lando could easily, if they get Donald Glover, do a miniseries. And I think Donald Glover would be down because Donald Glover's a cool dude and he likes doing stuff. So yeah, but I think that's about it for this episode. So you know, as usual, do all the usual podcast things. Subscribe to Nerdy Geek Talk at all the different places and everything. Did you guys give social media and Holocron Herald?
Yeah.
Then you can just use that. Oh, also, you can go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Eric Crownover. I have Transformers news videos and stuff just on my opinion and everything. So, yeah, that's about it. I'm going to be talking about the brand new Takara Legends stuff that just got revealed, which is kind of mind-blowing. Very, very obscure characters that are getting made. So, yeah, that's cool.
I don't even know what that is.
So, yeah, that's about it, though. So, see you next time. Bye.
Nerdy Geek Talk, we're all in Eric's head.